What's up guys, Tao here. So I've been using this Apple Magic Keyboard for the longest time. I'm generally very happy with it. But recently I purchased this Logitech MX Keys Mini just to try out how good this keyboard is. So if you're in the market for a new keyboard and you are a Mac or Windows user, stay with me. So let's talk about the things I really liked about this keyboard, and then I will share with you guys the things I wish Logitech have done on this keyboard. Right, the first impression of the keyboard, immediately I feel it's quite heavy for the size of it and feels like it's really well built. Although there are a lot part of them, they are plastic, but the quality you can actually feel it's really well built, and especially the keys, and it feels very premium. And at the back of this, it is raised a little bit. So once you put on the table, so you can see there is a riser here. So when you start typing, so your hands won't be constrained too much. So especially if you type for a long period of time. Now compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard, it is significantly heavier if you put them side by side, and also it's bit bigger and is a bit taller compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard. And now this actually feels super light if you compare it with this Logitech keyboard. Now if you look from the side, it is taller and it is bigger, and the keys are really well spaced out, and also the keys distance, the actual keys, they are actually bigger compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard. Now the keyboard has a rechargeable battery inbuilt. It is actually behind the riser. Now according to Logitech, the battery it is replaceable. To replace it, you will need to peel these two rubber feet, and underneath the rubber feet you will have screws. So in the situation of changing the battery, you can just take the riser plates off and replace another battery. In practical, I don't know how practical it is, but it's good to have an option just in case you need to change the battery. Now, the things I really like about this keyboard, well, are the actual keys. They are so comfortable to type on, and there is a slight indentation in the middle. It's like a circle shape. It's so comfortable to type on. The keys are really well spaced out, and the keys actually teeny bit bigger than the Apple Magic Keyboard. That actually make quite a big difference to me anyway. So when I actually type it, I feel really comfortable. Now type on this keyboard, I feel like go back to the MacBook or MacBook Pros pre-2016-2015. So the travel distance, you can actually feel the travel distance compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard. The travel distance on this Apple keyboard is a little bit shorter compared to these Logitech mini keys. The keyboard is designed to be used with the macOS and Windows system and Linux as well, and other OS. So on the actual keys, they are separate layout for Windows and Mac. The keyboard also has the backlight. You can adjust the backlighting by pressing the up or down backlight keys. Now let's talk about the things I wish Logitech could have done on this fantastic keyboard. The first one is the mission control and launchpad shortcuts on the keyboard. So on the Apple keyboard, there are shortcuts for those two functions, mission control and launchpad. So, but on this Logitech keyboard, there's no shortcuts, and in fact, not even on the Mac version. So it's really frustrating for me when I actually want to use it. I can't, and there's no shortcuts for it. So Logitech, if you are listening, or if you just happen to come across my video, please in the future design, add those two shortcuts. So for Mac users, especially for the heavy Mac users, or for those productivity purpose, those two shortcuts are extremely useful, at least for me. I'm pretty sure there are some Mac users out there who will agree with me. Those two shortcuts, it's very useful. In fact, I have a solution for you, Logitech. Now, instead of putting these 3 Bluetooth switch buttons on the top, what I'll do is create a physical switch button on the side, just like the power switch. So you can actually have those 3 keys to be assigned for other purpose, maybe Logitech. Just saying. The second one is lacking of wired connection or proper wireless dongle in the box. So I know this keyboard is Bluetooth only out of the box. I understand Logitech, you want us to use Bluetooth. That's fine. But there are a lot of other keyboards out there compatible with Bluetooth and also adding the wired connection. So I know you setting a bot receiver. Come on, Logitech, it's not even in the box. So for the price of the keyboard, surely you can include that dongle in the box. Now, you may ask me, why do I need a wired connection? So, my situation is I switching between Mac and Windows all the time. I'm just happen to run a Hackintosh for now. So once you restart the computer from one system to the other, now the Bluetooth connection on this keyboard will be disconnected. And you cannot use this keyboard whatsoever in between 2 system boots. So on the other hand, the Apple Magic Keyboard, so if you do start a computer, then you can actually use this Bluetooth connection. The Bluetooth connection is never disconnected, even though from one system to the other. Now this is huge advantage of this Bluetooth, the Apple Magic Keyboard Bluetooth connection. So therefore, that board receiver Logitech, if you could include in the box and we don't have to buy separately, that'd be fantastic. Or in the future design, and make these fantastic keyboards wired compatible. And I know the charging port is only for charging, but not for data transfer and not for use with a cable. But please Logitech, in the future, if you could make that dual connection or dual purpose, a wired connection as well as charging, that would be fantastic. And I'm sure there are a lot of us out there who actually want a wired option on your keyboard. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop rambling on. So the bottom line is, now this keyboard is really well thought out in terms of design, especially the keys. The keys are fantastic to type on. It probably is one of the best keyboard I've ever used, apart from mechanical keys, of course. If you guys actually own this keyboard, and please leave the comment down below to share your thoughts, and maybe other guys have questions regarding on this keyboard, maybe you can provide an answer. And also, of course, I will try my best to answer your question if you do have any. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to share it as well. So see you guys in the next video.